What's up again, guys? Brian here at 3TR, and as I'm sure you can tell from the title, I have a first for the 3TR channel, as I will be doing my very first, quote, fashion review. Now, a few weeks ago, I uploaded a video going over all the things I got myself for Christmas, and the last thing I mentioned happened to be a new hoodie that you could pick up from Assassin's Creed 3, and I kind of want to just do a quick little review on it, sharing my thoughts on it. So, without further ado, here it is. As you can kind of tell from the picture here, although I'm not quite as shaped as this, mannequin model thing, I think I can fit this thing pretty well. Now, the thing that I really like about it is that it is a very, very tight fit for me, because I got this in medium, because I usually wear medium shirts. So I would only recommend anyone picking up one of these if, one, you have a slim build like I do, which, as you can tell, I'm, pretty slim, so this works perfectly fine. Now, the first thing that I like is, just the overall size. It's not as flimsy as most jackets I usually get, and I think this is really nice because I tend to ride a bike a lot, so one of the biggest problems I usually have is that wind will usually get inside all the little entry points, and that usually doesn't help because it doesn't help keep the cold out. But this is very, very tight. So that's the first thing I like about it, is that it fits me quite well. The other thing I also like is kind of the way the zipper is actually put on. Now, most zippers like to go up and down, as you can tell, but this one is actually diagonal, and it actually has certain layers. So instead of going straight up like most jackets do, it actually goes from the side down. That's something I really enjoy. So let's just put this sucker on. So, as you can tell, now there's a lot of little buttons or little pins inside too. As you can tell, there's a little thing here, and that actually pops in right there. And there's actually another set right here, which is nice, and that goes right there. So let me put this one on too. Come on, ow, and ow. Alright, so that's kind of what the little neck collar section's for. And then the hood itself. I will say this is definitely a lot smaller of a hood than I was expecting. I mean, it doesn't, as you can tell, it's certainly at an angle, and it's not quite as flimsy as most hoods do. It actually kind of fits perfectly around my head, which, I would say I have a pretty reasonable, good-sized head. Now, wearing it like this is actually rather nice. The only problem that I have is that there's a couple of things missing, and there's a couple of accessories I don't quite understand. For example, I don't understand what is the point of having this zipper here, because you can literally tell that nothing can really fit. I can't imagine, what would a zipper be doing here. I mean, the only thing that I've been able to find that could even remotely fit in there is like a little USB, which I can barely get in there. Which I find weird. Like, why would someone carry a USB here? I don't know, maybe if it had a much bigger pocket, then maybe I could fit like maybe a wallet or a pair or some keys or something, but that's one thing that I just find a little bit odd. The other thing that I also kind of just am a little bit disappointed about is that you don't have the traditional Assassin's Creed, eagle beak here, because just looking at this, there's nothing about it that says Assassin's Creed. I mean, you don't have any symbols, you don't have the little eagle hook that you would see in most things, and I don't even recall Desmond even wearing such a thing, which if I remember correctly, even his hood had the little eagle thing. And so, I mean, it's a really nice fit. It's just, there's just nothing recognizable about it. I mean, if I were to go out to a convention, unless I told someone that this was from a video game, they wouldn't believe me. And even I don't believe that this was inspired by something from the video game. It is certainly a very really nice designed kind of sweatshirt jacket thing, as you can tell. I really enjoy it very much. It's just not, I don't feel like this is from Assassin's Creed. I mean, it's just a really nice, tight fit. It's certainly better than the last couple of jackets and sweatshirts that I've purchased in the past, but I would only recommend this to someone who really wants something to wear like on a good night. I mean, I would certainly not recommend this wearing this in the rain or wearing this where if it snows, because this isn't very good at very cold temperatures. It's good if it's like a real nice evening out. So if I had to give this kind of a review, I would probably give this like a 7.5. It's certainly a nice jacket slash sweatshirt. I certainly like the design of the position of the zipper. The hood is very nice size. It's not too big. It fits my head perfectly. It comes in a variety of different colors, so it gives you a good sense of variety. But there's just nothing about it that says Assassin's Creed. I mean, even if it had a symbol, the little eagle beak, just something that says this is Assassin's Creed, and that's just the one thing that it just does not have. So without that, that is my first fashion review. I don't think I'll be doing any more of these because I feel, as you can tell, a little bit uncomfortable doing something like this. But I will be sure to leave a link in the description down below of where you can actually get one of these if you're interested. And without that, that is my Assassin's Creed 3 Desmond Hoodie fashion review, I guess. So if you like this video, feel free to like, comment down below, and please subscribe to check me in my future videos. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I will see you next time.